Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, we've got ourselves some new hard dungeons. I want to show you how many mythical pieces I can get from farming stage 10 hard on Spider. Saf, the maths guy, has done some work for us, which I'm going to share with you in a minute. But I also just want to kind of throw this out there because it's probably going to start being released in videos before long. I think something weird or buggy is going on with Spider 10. Do not be surprised if it changes in the next couple of days or like early next week. Yeah, because something weird is going on between the relationship between Hex and these kind of like double hit nukers, champions like Trunders, Magnars. This is a team I'm going to be using to farm up stage 10 Spider, and it's an 8-second farm. I'm not even doing, this is the weird thing, this is the buggy part. I'm not even doing enough damage to kill the spider. So that's why I think it's straight up just a bug. But basically, drop defense and weaken. If Hex is out there, Magnar lays his nuke. Honestly, not with that crazy stats. And this spider is dropping dead. So we're going to throw 5,000 energy at it. And I'm going to show you the results at the other end. I will just share with you, though, some stuff that Saf has done for us here. So Saf, the genius, has been working through some maths around clearing different reward stages. And this is important for the spider farm that's coming up for the fusion and for future events, okay? I also just want to share with you, actually, before that, I want to share with you something else quick. We have turned on free optimizer this week whilst they've been doing the free gear swaps, yeah? This is like a trend of how many people generally use the optimizer. Yeah, this line here, it's like, oh yeah, okay, we're on, I don't know, like 20,000 users a day, whatever, 20 to 30,000. Free optimizer's gone on, and bam, with like times 6 and normal amount of people on the tool. So I hope you've been enjoying it. Hope you've been finding it useful. And yeah, please feedback anything on my Discord, which either you feel like needs improving or you really liked. One of the things which Saf, based on that type of feedback, did yesterday was actually change our team finder situation. So you can actually grab a team here. So I was looking at fast Spider 10 teams before I came onto this video. You can click on a team. You can add the champions to your optimizer. This is stuff you could do before. But now what he's added in is a list of all of the stats that the previous person was using to make that team work. What I would say here is don't just say, give me exactly the same stat. Don't say to the optimizer, oh yeah, I want a damage build, but just give me minimum 41,080. Give me minimum 6098. Just pick the stats that you think are relevant to the thing you're trying to build. Yeah, for this particular one, resistance, for example, would be useless in what I'm trying to do. Yeah, most of this stuff, in fact, accuracy is useless. So don't put a minimum where the stats are useless. Because what you'll find is, the optimizer will be like, you're asking me to do too many different things. I can't find the gear, and it will fail. Whereas if you just say, you know what, all I care about here is the speed makes sense. Build me for damage. Don't even need that. That's pretty much it. The speed and build me for damage and then optimize. And it will still find you the build that you need. So you have to apply a bit of brain. But yeah, loads of little tweaks made over the last couple of days. Good job, Team HH. So let's get into these rewards then. Basically, what Saf's looked at here is how much energy does it cost to farm a stage? Let's get this big. How much energy does it cost to farm a stage? And then what are the rewards looking like? And then it kind of looks at averages per run, okay? And then average points per refill of energy. That's what we're doing. So he's got here stage 20 of a dungeon. I think this is Spider. Stage 20. He's looked at stage 24. Yeah, which we know is actually favorable for energy versus 25. And then he's looked at stages 1 to 10 on the new hard modes. Yeah. And basically, for stage 20, it's 16 energy. 24, it's 18 energy. And for the hard mode dungeons, it's 20 energy. Okay. Now, if you were the sort of person that used to farm stage 25 Spider anyway, or 25 dungeons in general anyway, then all you'll see is the chance to get legendary pieces goes up per level that you play. So versus stage 25, new stage 10, you've got another 1.6% chance to get 6-star legendaries. and it's the same percentage chance to get 6-star epics. So all you'll see is the chance to get the rares drops off. You still get them. There's still a third of your runs, more than that. In fact, just under half of your runs is still going to be rares. Can you believe? But it obviously drops off. But you also now get the chance to get mythical pieces as well. So if you're farming stage 10 on Spider, you've got a 3.4% chance to get a 5-star mythical, and a 6-star mythical is 1.6% chance. So they're obviously new into the mix. And these are considerably better than 6-star legendary, because you've got an extra roll of stats again, yeah? So it all kind of starts to cement on itself. But if you're just trying to win points for events, and you want to do the most efficient way of doing that, then you might not care so much about the drops versus the energy efficiency. So on event points here, you've got for stage 20, for average per run, you get 12.2 event points versus stage 24, 12.76, 25, 12.89, and stage 10 hard, 13.64. So you're like, great, more points per run, right? That sounds good. But when you then factor that in for the amount of energy it costs you to do per run, you actually get on average 99 points, 0.32 per energy refill on stage 20. 92, so 7 points less per refill on 24. 84, roughly, on 25, so that's dropped off again. Stage 10 hard's better than stage 25 levels, but it's still 88 compared to 99. Yeah, so stage 10 hard, if you're just looking for efficiency per energy refill to complete an event, you want to be doing still stage 20. So I don't know if that's really helpful info or not. Obviously, use it as you want to use it. Like me personally, I'll just be doing stage 10 hard on my main account. I want mythical pieces. I want better chances at 6-star legendaries. Yeah, so I'm looking for those golden goose pieces. And then when you got them, you got to roll them well. But that's another point. But yeah, if you're just trying to complete events and get it through with the least possible amount of refills having to be done, it's still stage 20 as the most efficient place to farm. Okay then, 8,000 energy in the bin, or is it in the bin? Have we got ourselves some nice pieces from that? I'm just going to check my inbox isn't full up. It probably is actually. Let's have a quick look. Oh no, just with juicy things. You shouldn't have seen that. I did not purchase any shards today. Right, let's have a look. They're all... Lady H is sitting over there. So all of my new items are going to be in here. Let's filter them out, see what sort of numbers we've got in different groups. I would have picked up the shard here and there, but that was 250 spider runs back-to-back on hard 10. Let's go with just new, and let's start then with the filters. So we could start with... I guess let's move me over here in case we want to have a little play around. Let's start with rares. 110 out of the 253 new items are rare. 110, basically for my account, gone. Made myself a chunk of change, 5.8 million silver. But the rare stuff, gone. Let's get on to the epic stuff. We've got 84 of the 253 are epics. We've got 46 are legendaries. And then we've got 13 out of 250 runs are mythical. Okay? But the other thing that I need to try and get rid of here is 5-star gear. So 5-star, no matter the rarity, probably with the exception of mythical now, straight gone. Yeah? And this is... I can see it now. There'll be people like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. You absolutely should still be rolling the 5-star stuff up. I think now Mythical's in, it's even a kind of steer towards less so rolling it up. And yeah, you know, I might have a legendary piece here, which becomes, you know, my fastest piece or whatever. But for me, on my account, it's gone. So that's 89 more pieces in the bin. So let's get back to what's left. Out of the 250 runs, I've got 54 pieces now that I can start to filter through and decide which ones are good, which ones are not. And really what we're looking for here in I guess, the mythical stuff, I guess we'll start with the 5-star stuff that's left in mythical. And, you know, what are we looking for? We're looking for really multiple rolls in the same stat. like for 5-star, I feel like it's just got to be rolling godlike rolls. So instantly this one, I think it's just gone, right? A 5-star. I guess I could quad roll attack percent, but still, I might as well just go with an attack percent 6-star normal piece and do that. This one could roll multiple resistance. I would look at that. This one rolling into defense. I don't think so. Shadowkin's actually quite weak for me as a faction, though, so maybe. Defense into attack doesn't make any sense. HP into defense on a banner. Does have HP percent in here as well and speed. Not too bad as a 5-star, but again, probably just a goner, really. Accuracy on a crit damage, definitely worth a look at. HP with flat attack as the main role, probably again weak. Attack with defense as the main role, weak. So those 5 gone. And now, basically, as 5-star pieces, I've got 3 that I would look at. And I'm really just doing here, roll it to 8. Am I rolling multiple resistance? Actually, roll double accuracy. I mean, double accuracy, double resistance would still be a really good piece. Damn. That's a really good piece. So for a 5-star, we've landed 1 really nice piece there. That's actually a very good piece for Sylvan Watchers as a 5-star. Let's have a look at this one here. Again, we're kind of looking for multiple rolls into crit damage. I think that's just straight gone now. The only reason why I was looking at it originally was because it was Shadowkin. I don't have a lot, so maybe I'll just keep it on the account, but it's not a good piece. So we've got here a Lizardman Amulet with accuracy. Really, we're just looking to burst into the accuracy rolls. And, you know, for a 5-star, I want to be maximizing the rolls. And we're starting to get into some weirdness here. I guess if I'm going for damage and attack together can be quite nice. But ultimately, it's kind of leveled out to be probably quite a weak piece. So I think that's just gone as well. So we end up with 2 pieces here, which we're going to keep. Let's move on to the 6-star stuff then. Let's start with epics. Obviously, what I'm looking for here on rings is like defense matched with defense. Ideally, defense matched with defense and HP percent. But we're looking to try and, you know, max out rolls in the same stat, ideally. So defense with attack after a level 4, that type of roll would just go. So we've got here, HP, no HP, that's gone. HP, no HP, gone. HP with HP and attack, we'll look at that one. Gone. We can look at that one. It's not ideal for the other rolls, but it's not too bad. Attack, no attack percent, gone. Attack with attack percent and HP, I like it. I like it. Triple roll, different stats. Same here is good. Okay, so those are gone. Let's just roll up a couple of these rings and see what we get. So do we get other HP rolls here? 1. We need really 2 to keep it on a Dark Elf. I've had tons of Dark Elf stuff. Double attack percent with HP on HP percent. Kind of okay. Not brilliant, but it's okay. This has just got to roll into attack. And it's rolled into defense, so that's another goner. And this is how brutal kind of gear collection is when you're, you know, towards the end game. Want to see a double HP, double attack percent here. We got it. That's going to be a keeper here for Demon Spawn. Pretty nice piece. Dwarves, HP or defense, please. On a defense main stat. It's rolled flat everywhere. It's not too bad, actually. It's probably a keeper. Sylvan Watchers, again, HP percent or defense percent. Can't really go wrong. I just don't want multiple rolls in this bottom one. This is good. That's definitely a keeper. Okay, then we get onto amulets. So amulets, I want to be seeing a good main stat. And then, honestly, it's just like multiple rolls in a direction. You know, some of them you're going to want to get multiple accuracy. Some you'd want multiple attack, multiple defense. Like, it doesn't really matter where it goes, but I don't really want it just spreading out. So it could be okay. HP, we'll get to balance in a second. Crit damage, ideally, yeah, again, multiple attack here would be great for dwarves. Someone like a Trunder. Double resistance, again, depends on the situation. It could be used. Flat attack on a Sacred Order. Probably only really use flat attack if it's going to be a bomb type champion. But anyway, you get the idea. Let's move on to some banners here. Funny enough, speed used to be king for banners, but depends what you're doing. For arena, you're actually generally running quite slow nowadays. I want to see extra defense here for this to be any good. So Ghana. Don't really want that rolling everywhere. I guess let's just move on. Let's move on to the mythical stuff. I can go through and do this type of sorting. So yeah, I mean, this is the forbidden fruit, right? This is what we've been after. This is what the 5,000 energy was for. What did we get? Shadowkin, HP with HP percent. If we can roll multiple times into that again, then we've got a godlike piece. It's flowed through for some other stuff. The thing you got to understand with mythical is you've just got an extra roll. So when you've got a piece like this, which is rolling okay, would that give me more stats now than a legendary piece that rolled, say, like double here? Probably not. So it's now become a good piece, but probably the equivalent of a good legendary piece because it didn't roll very well. Crit damage with just an extra roll into defense here. Can't really go wrong with this. But double attack is good. I mean, triple attack would now just be good. But again, I could have done the same type of thing with a legendary piece because the stat that it rolled was not that great. Resistance, it rolled into attack. Just a goner straight away. One of them just straight gone before I even try and roll it out. Resistance, the roll went into HP. This is a brilliant piece. Resistance, HP, defense. Normally, if you're going resistance, you want a tanky build. Some speed in there as well. Might be good for like a solo type champion in the future. The only one you don't want is flat defense. Didn't roll flat defense. And more of the same, please. So it's a shame it rolled there, but honestly, that's still a great piece. And then Lizardman then. So the final piece, accuracy for Lizardman, rolled flat defense. I mean, probably not even worth rolling up. I guess, you know, we might roll double roll somewhere. Just, it's no better than any piece I've already owned. Maybe if we go triple defense here, it would have been good. Double is actually quite good, but it's not like, because it's mythical, it's great. So out of that, I'd say, out of 5,000 energy, I think I rolled one very good piece. Maybe two. Actually, this one's very good. And in fairness, no, 2 plus that other mythical ring that rolled very well. But there you go. Was it worth it? I don't know, guys. How much energy do you think the kind of big boys are going to be spending in the dungeons? Bearing in mind what you've just seen. Yeah, 5,000 doesn't get you a lot of upgrades from where we are already. But there you go. I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.